When I was younger, I never had a problem with my weight. If anything, people used to call me scrawny. I used to move, I used to run, I used to play sports, and I used to eat anything and everything, and it never had an impact on my weight, and I never ever thought about my weight. In my early adult life, my metabolism improved to pretty lean. I continued with my sports, I played cricket and hockey. But that all changed around about the time I was 27, the time I got married. Now, whatever you say about marriage life, it does change you. Your metabolism slows down and the kilos start to climb. And that's normal because life gets busier, food gets better, and discipline takes a back seat. I hit my plateau of about 100 kilos approximately 9 or 10 years ago. I wasn't obese, or at least I didn't think I was, but I was certainly not the same lean person that I was in my early adult life. And for the next 9 years, I hovered around that weight, give or take, a few kilos here and there. About a year and a half ago, I was having a chat with a friend of mine from school, Alex Tan, and he told me about his experience of losing 24 kilos. I thought to myself, if he can do it, then I can do it. So I started small, just cardio, and I would go to the gym, get onto the treadmill, but I was not really losing too much weight. And then I was told by my brother-in-law, he said, another factor that will help to accelerate the weight loss process is to actually do weightlifting. But weightlifting was not something that I was really very, very interested in. It's tedious, it's boring, it's repetitive, and it's quite grueling actually. But I in fact did enjoy it, and I think it contributed a lot to the development of my physique. I lost some fat and I gained some muscle as well. The real game changer was the way I moderated my food. I completely changed my diet. I had cereal or eggs for breakfast, lots of salad and proteins for lunch. I avoided rice and very little or no dinner. So it was kind of like an intermittent fasting where I used to go through from late lunch till the next morning breakfast. 80% of your weight loss has to do with the food that you take, and only 20% has to do with the exercise you do. So I thought to myself, okay, I've got to basically change my lifestyle. After returning to the UAE, I resumed my gym membership and started taking weight training more seriously. I built my own routine with dumbbells and sit-ups, which I learned from YouTube and a few of the coaches that were helping me in my gym in UAE. In the early stages of that training period, I could only do 15 sit-ups. Now I've reached and been able to do up to 200 sit-ups at one time, which is quite an achievement. Another fitness motivator for me was my good friend and childhood friend, Bernard Mariano. Some of you may recognize him from the movie he did with Jean-Claude Van Damme called Bloodsports. And you can see at 63 years old, the man is in great shape and he's a real inspiration to all those people and young guys who really want to get into this kind of lifestyle. Seeing Bernard's commitment at his age convinced me that the most important thing is consistency. And then the results came. From a heavy 100 kilos, I've managed to reach today 75 kilos. That's a 25 kilo drop. At 60 years old, I feel stronger, more alive, and younger than I've ever felt before. I'm no fitness expert, by the way, but what I have learned is that it's about mind over matter, and it's about consistency. Because when you put your mind to something, you can achieve it. There's nothing called failure. Failure only happens when you give up. I hope this short vlog will inspire all of you, young and old, male and female, to take your own health seriously and to start a routine whereby you can maintain a good level of fitness. This is how I looked 2 years ago, and this is how I look today. If I can do it, you can do it. Take care and see you in the next vlog.